Okay, today it's time.
Time for
Time
what?
to move the plot forward.
Yeah, exactly. Time to move the plot forward.
Dun dun dun.
No
As opposed to
particular-
faffing about recruiting.
No special reason going on. Just we're moving the plot forward. Okay. Because we learned that this works. Save state. By the way, the other thing y'all missed is the suggestion box finally started working last session.
Man.
Hooray.
Oh, just one message from Yoshino.
What does she have to say?
Everyone here is so nice. It's a pleasure to wash their clothes.
Don't you know how to use a naginata?
Yeah.
And incredible magics.
In defense, but she likes to wash clothes.
She's
Yeah,
like she's like the second best magic user in the game.
The thing I had forgotten and learned through last session was nobody uses the suggestion box as a suggestion box. Absolutely
Right.
no one.
They just... Oh, that's right. You can get suggestions from animals.
I'm glad you can get suggestions from doggos
Also the squirrel.
and
Yeah,
squirrels.
Gobacho's was just, Captain Gengen's really cool. And that's it.
They think it's just a comment box.
Radat, that's what that town's name
Radat,
is.
yeah.
God, I could not remember for the life of me. Yep, this is it. We are 100% backed in a corner.
Mm-hmm.
Ridley surrounded and fucked up.
Welp. Time to go help the dapperest dog.
Leon. Yeah, let's move.
So when you said Leon, I pictured Leon Kennedy just suplexing city-state soldiers.
Oh, there we go. Ridley, now he's a dog unit. And there's Sasarai.
Who?
In his one and only appearance in this game.
No, Sasarai shows up a couple times.
Oh, that's right, he does.
Sasarai is pretty much going to be in most war battles from now on.
He is Harmonia's representative hereabouts.
Yep, you can actually tell because he also has a unique sprite.
He's got a dapper
And
hat.
isn't a Star of Destiny, and isn't, etc.
Yo, is this really how this fight is starting?
Looks like.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Sharoon, indeed.
Huh.
Doesn't look good.
Well, we gotta fight our way out.
Yeah, looks like you
I think
got a
it's
punch.
possible for him to just absolutely destroy one unit.
He's doing okay thus far.
Yep, we have our escape route now. I love that this fight is a good showing of how good Ridley is. Like,
His army is not small
oh
potatoes.
boy. Alright, we took a damage, but... Like, Ridley backed into a corner on his own.
We
Took
took
out
a damage, but
Took out two
We
platoons.
also dealt damage. Alright, and now Ridley books it. Fortunately. Don't be stupid, indeed.
Ah, an interaction here, hinting to later games. Luke recognizes Sasarai.
Yeah, this is a thing that won't come up until several years down the line.
You have a lot of cavalry units now.
Yep, we've recruited a good number of very effective units.
Everyone around, including self. Thanks.
I'm actually gonna bring it up because again, like even if we do get to it, it's gonna be a good like year maybe. The reason that Luke can kind of sense / is aware of Sasarai is as Luke wields the True Wind rune, Sasarai wields the True Earth rune.
However, neither of them really show it off too much that they have these powers. Because, you know, showing off a true rune is a bad idea.
It's a great way to either A, get your dumbass killed by getting yourself buried in soldiers, or B, getting the rune to take an unhealthy interest in your affairs.
Oh, that's right. I think one of those two gives an extra, movement.
Yeah, I think Chaco gives +2 movement.
Yep.
Move +2. Wait, this stacks with cavalry?
I don't actually think you can save Ridley.
No, I can try.
That's a good way to put it. Flashing a true rune is a good way to cause an international incident of some kind. Although you'll notice that
Go on.
Yeah, usually when you
Sasarai
flash
is
a rune,
fairly
though-
deliberately.
Yeah. He's holding back.
Yeah, Sasarai is not getting involved in this one.
He's moved forward, but he's not involving himself per se. He's involving his unit.
I made a bit of a mistake there.
You're okay.
If I can at least block them off next turn. Oh dear.
Well, surprise!
Oh Ridley. Oh Ridley. Oh, he's good. He's good.
Oh yeah, he's fine. He's just cutting through him.
Holy balls, Ridley.
Electric
Ridley
knife
is
through
a strong
frozen
dog.
hand.
Alright, now we wall off Ridley at this point.
Yep.
Maybe not that one. Like, alright, time to move forward and attack.
Let's not poke Luca's unit if we don't have to.
Remember to
yes,
use your
Ridley
runes
is-
if you have them.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we literally just got into the ranges where we can actually start using runes. Yeah, that's... Tutuz is only a single target heal. Multiple times. Whereas, the good doctor can do it at range.
Right. It's not the Highland Army, it's the White Wolf Army. This is Luca's unit.
We defend. Success. Yep, you just had to move Ridley far enough away to regroup with everybody else.
Once he's adjacent to your troops,
Mhm.
you all get to book it.
Now, Crumb, I
Hi.
need you to look up the thing for me if that's when that happens.
Okay.
Just look into Ridley as a character, because I think a thing can happen there.
A thing can happen. Now, but it might be soon.
Yeah, it just changes a couple things depending on if Ridley gets to you or not.
But does it change it in the way I think it does?
No.
As in a new character?
No, that's later.
Okay.
It has to be a deliberate choice on your part.
Alright. Yeah, 55,000.
That is quite a few people.
Especially in this kind of era where, you know, the logistics of huge armies are not particularly... Oh ho ho! A challenger appears. So they do mention, yeah, Sasarai is...
Being a high priest is important. High priest should also probably be capitalized.
theocracy, so...
Yeah, it's a theocracy,
priest
so
is-
him being
Oh,
a high priest is
hey
like,
Luke. Don't use the
important
stairs like
situation.
everyone else.
He's
Fuck
too
stairs.
Yeah, and there you go. There's Luke saying, "Nah, I know him. I know that guy."
Leave Sasarai to me.
So, we haven't gotten enough of our game allotment of Luke being a jerk,
Just a complete douchebag.
so we're gonna work on that.
Yeah.
God, I'm curious at this point, how old is Luke actually?
He's older
He
than
was
he looks.
Wendy's apprentice, right?
Yeah, like, they never really established how long.
Or not
Luke-
Wendy, Leknad.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
They never really established.
Go ahead.
They never really established how long Luke has had the true wind rune,
hmm
which, you know, he grants immortality and all that. Well,
I think that's mentioned a
ageless
little
life.
bit more. I think that's mentioned a little bit more in 3.
Yeah.
This suffice to say, a while.
Yeah.
Pretty much, it's not immortality, because immortality implies invincibility.
Yeah.
What it is a true rune grants you ageless life and immune from disease.
You don't die to natural causes. You can still die to, like, a knife through the chest or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Which may or may not happen in a couple of games.
It may or may not have happened... No. What's the math like? 11 years ago?
I don't know.
Hands of a person who may or may not be in our army? I don't know if he is yet, but...
Oh, it's resting time.
Mm-hmm.
So what changes if Ridley's unit doesn't make it is who gives the information about which people, or the information about the enemy troops.
Okay.
I think it just, as someone else says, like, he's arresting, but he's alive. Here's the information. There is a question. Are you ever going to get around to LP? Really? Hi, Ridley. Are you ever going to get around to LPing Suikoden 3?
I might. It's still...
Okay.
We get that question a lot. The whole thing is if I can find a stable PS2 emulator.
Yeah, so let's keep the spoilers to a minimum about 3 then. We can mention, like, occasionally people who we have recruited who might show up in 3, but not, like, plot.
Yeah,
points.
I will never go through story beats, but I'll definitely mention, like, characters that show up. And I mentioned some story beats, like the fact that Luke has a true rune, and so does Sasarai, because it gives
Sassy.
you more insight into what is going on in this game that is just never really mentioned.
Hinted at.
Exactly.
Luca is not impressed with his beeps.
Hey, who's that dapper guy on the right?
Oh, he's shown up before. He showed up last session during the whole Kaiba clause thing.
Gotcha.
I like this. Leon, I mean, we're fucking with this many people. We don't need a strategy. Just fuck them. Just charge through.
We can just dunk him. Leon in the previous game?
Yes, he was one of the final recruits that you get.
His window of recruitment is incredibly narrow.
Mhm.
He's one of the 4 characters that the first time through the game, unless you were following the guide, you're just going to miss him.
Which is weird, because he's related to the leader of the Resistance, or the original leader of the Resistance, wasn't he?
Leader of the Resistance and your strategist. He is, I want to say, father of Odessa and Matthew.
I don't know about that one.
Silverberg.
The Silverberg, it's kind of like a large family group, so I don't really remember if he's like directly.
Tomo? Hi.
Listen, you have some weird people who randomly show up.
Look.
Confusing people that show up.
They just send somebody.
Alright, Leon is an uncle. Got it. Good old Grunkle Leon.
Oh,
hey.
that'd be incredible.
More suggestions. Kids these days.
Busted again.
Kids these days only take a bath once.
Proper hygiene is important, but once is usually sufficient.
By the way, I'm still getting letters about girls in trouble. Nope, you're my boss now, so here, you take care of it.
Well, that's what she was doing before.
I know.
Yeah. Well,
Titan,
Mulan's farmed her job out to us.
Tighten his thingamajig. Oh, speaking of Gadget, last session we found Gadget in the base.
Excellent. Was he pretending to be a barrel?
Yes, he was in sleep mode.
Oh, Meg.
Tell me about a dog.
Have you equipped a Gadget?
You can.
People? Okay.
He's definitely
Gadget
a
is
monster
just
unit.
Gadget. Right. Gadget out for a spin yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gadget's been taken for a spin.
Shiro's only 9 years old.
Yeah, she's been doing some spinning.
Tell me about
Or
dog.
did.
Tell me about
Position,
the dog.
Special Forces.
Special Forces. That's also Mukumuku's position.
Yeah, 9's a reasonable age for a
Game?
canine.
Game?
Missing something?
Game?
What's up?
Alright, there's sound effects. Okay, I
Oh,
fixed
the
it.
audio cut.
Yeah, the music cut out. That was very weird. I was worried for a moment there.
Yeah, us co-commentators usually keep the sound on mute.
Yes!
Because, you know,
Because otherwise we'll hear ourselves constantly on like a 3-second playback. Which is really hard to... You are also talking. Also, what? Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. God, Suikoden had so many stupid little things all over the castle. Clive, what are you doing?
trying really hard not to laugh.
I've never seen this before.
This is amazing.
I don't understand anything. That's actually pretty impressive, all told.
Is that fairly unique animation?
Yes. This is
Because of
all
course it
fairly
is.
unique. Yeah, I apologize for the, I had a bit of a drop frames.
Yep, they're dancing the dance of their people. I think Ridley has better things to do. Go on for?
That was so weird.
Welcome to the theater. This sort of thing happens. If I remember correctly, other stuff.
Oh,
will
right, that's
play
what
on
you do.
Yeah, she's your music person.
Oh, sound test?
Yeah. I forgot. I thought she was just like for flavor, but no, she actually does the thing. Okay, but to be fair, the theater was not here until we recruited the singer. But yes, now I'm happy that I've seen that and I bore witness to it. All right, it's a good little.
Lupus has apparently been trying to rope you into seeing that for some time now.
Uh,
That happened.
time to continue though.
Right, war cancel. Serious face.
We can't defeat 50,000 people. No shit. That's fine.
Decapitation strike.
Yeah, I was just
This
adjusting
is the
some.
correct idea. Yes.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. I was just adjusting game audio a little bit.
There was a glitch in that. Free Lord Ridley doesn't seem right because he's right there.
I think it means that Ridley's supposed to be in combat at that point and free him from
Pull him
being-
out of combat.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're making the Dynasty Warriors analogy, Luca is pretty much a Dynasty Warriors unit.
Mm.
I could see that guy just cutting down 1,000 people in one fight.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
yes.
He could do it.
All right, let's go.
In a game where people can be, you know, magically enhanced and stuff, he is very much superhuman.
What would have happened if I didn't?
What?
Call Sasuke and Mondo.
They'd
Huh.
call other people instead.
Well, it's good to see them acknowledging that you're recruiting some ninjas.
Okay. Mashing up. There we go. Right there.
No.
There's the happy volume level.
Oh, she would call up Chaco and Sid instead, the winged characters.
All right, what if you don't
Oh, no.
recruit Sid?
Probably just
Yeah.
Chaco then.
Yeah.
They could find various people.
Oh, Sid.
Sid, who's actually a good combat unit, but we're never going to use him.
There are many characters that I will never use.
On that Are there really? Because you've gone out of your way to use most of them thus
I'm
far.
never gonna use Nina.
Which is a shame because she's actually pretty good.
That's out of principle.
Yeah, Nina's one of those characters that, yeah, she's actually really good with a fire rune. How about that?
Yep. Still haven't forgiven her for fucking with us back in Green Hill Zone.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this plays out pretty auto.
Later, nerds.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's hey, Chief, come get it.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is the perfect plan.
Seems legit.
Say damage everyone around, including self.
Oh, geez, they made up for it after that charge, though.
Guys, motherfuckers.
Yeah, where's...
Oh,
Oh, right, he's not going to show up in this fight. No, I was gonna say, like, where's Luke, because he usually has the healer with him,
Nope.
but
He's
he does
out
not.
Tanking
he's
Sasarai.
busy.
Yep.
Eat lightning.
Up. Archer unit?
Pardon?
Not in this game.
No. The rune archers aren't in this game.
I did it! Me!
And it's time for an all-star quote here.
Oh, jeez. Yep, so remember that thing I said about Luke just being able to take out an army all by himself?
Mm-hmm. He's Lubuing it the
I
fuck
see.
up. It's Luca time, motherfuckers.
So I think what's supposed to be implied is that you get him surrounded, and then he just cuts his way out.
Yeah.
Also, he's kind of like the Hulk. You made him angry by injuring him slightly, so he gets a lot stronger.
Hmm?
Just a scary, scary man.
But yeah, that event did not trigger until you bloodied his nose a little.
Yep. Oh, let's go take another nap. I'm gonna take the elevator this time. Oh, I went down. Oh no. This isn't effective at all. Oh god, that thing. I keep thinking you have to hit X to open up that dialogue. Turns out you do not. The elevator goes
You
right
just
to my
walk
room.
up to it.
I forget, is there ever a point you could actually, like, set up your units yourself?
Yeah, I generally do.
Okay.
But we probably recruited a bunch of people, and then there was the whole thing with Ridley.
And then they got
so-
auto assigned. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I was just curious.
I would have thought just going to bed would progress.
Nope.
Let's talk. Let's Oh wow, yeah, everybody's a little depressed.
Well, in fairness, like everybody just got dunked.
Maybe it's just time for a walkabout.
Probably.
I'm sorry. Who let you in?
Oh boy, I can't wait to see what this is all about.
Alright,
Oh.
here's what we do. Ryu, take a step to your right. Luke, kill him.
It's good. It's easy to disappear in a group of fleeing soldiers. It's accurate.
It's true. I. Yeah, Leon does have balls of steel.
Leon fears nothing.
I think
It's-
actually if Ridley was captured in that combat, Leon here brings him with him.
Right.
And says, like, I've brought Lord Ridley, he's being cared for, or something like that.
It's an earnest of good intent, as it were.
It's
Oh.
one of those, yeah, well, here, believe what I'm saying when I hand you this letter.
Yeah, aka a way not to get stabbed on the way in. But yes,
Or,
holy
you know,
shit.
shot by a person who's got a true rune who you stopped 5 feet in front of. Good idea.
He relied on the Moist von Lipwig balls of steel strategy to see him through. I always get the feeling Shu needs a second to process everything Nanami says.
That's fair.
Just run it through the translate from Nanami to English filter. I see. The ninjas or the winged hordes bring Ridley in otherwise. It's not Leon, and therefore you don't get to I love that Shu's basically banking on the fact that we're fucked if this is a trap, and we're fucked if it's...
Okay. I was incorrect. What happens is that the ninjas or the winged people bring Ridley in, and he's got the letter. But because Shu had them go rescue Ridley, so he's the one who delivers the letter and say, here's the thing, go deliver it, and let's talk about this raid. Whereas, since we saved Ridley, Leon just walks in himself and delivers the letter. Because, you know, he's crazy.
Well,
Alright, so here is the gimmick of to kill Luca Blight. Multiple parties will be established. For the effect of the stream,
How many parties are going to be established here, newbie?
I am not telling.
Okay, I just wanted to know how much it was that Vinay and I are not going to talk about at all while this is happening.
yeah, I'm basically keeping mum.
Mhm.
Oh, you're cutting the stream! Oh my god, yes!
Yeah, this is
This
your
is
audio
my
and video are not incorrect here. You still got Muku Muku there, so you know that we're here. It's just
Yep.
that newbies keeping us in suspense. Well, let me phrase this: keeping most people in suspense because he may or may not have talked to a couple of us about who he wanted to bring for this.
I talked only to you.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what's about to happen.
Yes, it is alien
You should be-
activity right now. We're playing
Yeah.
XCOM.
Yeah, it's just Highland activity.
Now, just in case, because I don't know how this cannot remember, but I think they let you rearrange. Yes. Okay. Good.
Speaking of XCOM, next week, everyone, show up on Wednesday for XCOM shenanigans. No, Thursday? Thursday for XCOM shenanigans.
Yeah.
We're doing something else on Wednesday so that we can have a longer XCOM stream, so we might go a little bit later.
Hopefully.
Yeah, obviously some things can change, but we'll see what we can do about that.
Alas, we're never going to get a glorious clusterfuck like Ashes and Temples again, and that makes me a little sad.
Oh no, we can still do that.
Hey, never say die.
Never
In
say
addition,
never.
I have been chatting with Newbie quite a bit about XCOM 2, and it'll probably happen someday, but we'll see about how much DLC is happening in that process, because I am not a huge fan of all the DLC in XCOM 2.
I don't know. The thing about the XCOM 2 DLC, and I know which one you're talking about, is that yes, it's dickery, but it's dickery delivered in small doses at hilarious intervals.
I disagree with it being hilarious. Actually, right now I'm currently doing the War of the Chosen DLC, which is kind of like Enemy Within, so to speak.
Yeah.
It's that big of a jump and stuff, and it's much like a lot of things in XCOM, it's a bunch of good ideas wrapped in a bunch of really stupid ideas.
Yeah, I was thinking mostly of Alien Hunters.
Yes, Alien Hunters is a terrible decision. For those who are just jumping in, we're waiting right now while Newbie is taking care of building his teams for things that are happening. The night raid is about to occur, and we are going to be held in suspense. While we stare at Muku Muku,
Yes.
just looking back at your soul forever.
Uh-huh.
He's happy with the void. That is all he desires.
Finally, the void.
It's death.
And
Who says Muku Muku is the next death?
Prepare to deploy.
We good? And we're back. Nope, the void is all we needed. All that moves is easily heard in the void.
Don't use torches. Adjust your eyes to the dark.
Walk in single file to hide your numbers.
It begins. This is like one of my favorite sequences in all video games.
That's a really nice horse.
A pincer attack?
What? So his horse took about 3 or 4 arrows, and he took 1.
Ambush 1. Party classic. Unique boss music for Luke of Blight. Let's go.
I love that he has unique boss music.
Fucking well should.
Now this is Luca and his White Wolves, Elite, Guard, all that fun stuff.
This is what I was off-screening.
Setting up Team Original flavor.
Whoop. And here, you will notice, we have Luke equipped with a Cyclone Rune.
Oh yeah, we're going all out.
You do not fuck around with Luke of Blight. Fucking his animations are so... He's just getting ready to fucking destroy someone.
Yeah, it's real good.
He's so angry, even his...
By the way, let's start this fight off by dropping someone on the ground.
Oh,
I see.
what? How does that even work?
I want to point out Luca took half damage from that. You may think, wow, newbie, you're really going all out. You do not fuck around with Luca Blight.
It's easy enough to lose if you're not careful.
Oh. And there's Clive flipping off the camera going, yes, again, why am I doing this? I am a shooter.
He was, just in case, I didn't remember
Oh, I
how
know,
much.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Fucking 60 damage to Humphrey. Luca Blight goes 3 times a turn.
Yeah. Can attack a column instead of just a character. Phenomenally dangerous.
I mean, I would assume this is a fight you're supposed to lose. Just because it's Luca Blight.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
No, this is the fight to kill Luca Blight.
yeah, you gotta go pretty much all out. There you go. Slammed him into the ground.
So satisfying. Oh,
God,
as-
I super forgot that he takes half damage, pretty much. That his defenses are just skyrocket.
Oh yeah, he's got resistance to pretty much everything, I think. The good thing is he really has it in his set that he's just going to go after Humphrey.
Yup. Humphrey, by the way, in my practice was taking 1 damage from everything.
Interesting.
Luca Blight casts fire on himself in order to do more damage.
Wow,
Ooh, a crit from
really-
Humphrey. Oh, that's it. That's battle 1 down.
Oof.
Yeah, luckily we had a full heal from Luke coming next turn.
Yeah, battle 1. Look at that. He's still standing.
Party 2. Party. We can't actually put these units on here.
Yep.
Not
Victor and the
necessary.
Beasts.
Newbie, you're a hero.
So what actually happened is that.
This is incredible. I love everything about this.
Where do those 3 other soldiers come from? Don't worry about it.
Oh, he does not like your horse.
No, he does not. Luckily, the horses come with about like 500 HP.
They're 2-unit units, so. But
Meanwhile-
yes, this is incredible.
Muku Muku tries. Okay. This party may have been ill-conceived.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The moment where Newbie realizes this was a mistake.
Muku Muku, no!
Poor Muku Muku.
Rip.
Time to just go all out.
Victor's revenge.
Fuck it. We gotta do as much damage as we can.
Mm-hmm. Double monster attack!
They have a unite. Amazing.
A night unite you should never ever see.
True. You have to put two large units in your party to see it.
A unite that did 800 damage to Luca Blight.
Wow.
Okay, so I will freely admit Party 2 was ill-conceived.
Worth it.
Totally worth it.
Okay, that was the best animation yet. Oh my goodness.
Well, rip.
Rip.
Bird might still be able to finish it.
Good God, Feather has a ton of health. I mean, Luca's gonna cut through it like a hot knife through butter, but...
Yep, that's Siegfried down.
The only hope was that maybe he'd just go for a combo on Feather and not hit Siegfried, because then you could have tried to get off another beast combo.
Yeah, so I was actually show that off, is you can lose a fight against Luca.
Yeah.
Goodbye, the zoo.
Squad.
Party 3, Femme Fatales.
Meanwhile, Luca's having a fabulous time.
Luca with 2 arrows in his back.
He's just walking around like he doesn't care. Granted, those arrows probably didn't pierce that much, so he's not hurt too badly.
Yeah, so what losing the first 2 fights does is Luca has more HP in this fight.
This is the one for all the marbles. If
Yes.
you win, Luca has less. If you lose those fights, Luca is tougher.
But yeah, this is an extremely rough fight.
Forgot, Wakaba's a brick.
Oh yeah.
And Ulan has the best character-specific rune. Who would we want to put Revenge Earth on?
Oh yeah, I made theme teams, but I tried to make them at least viable
team
because you don't fuck around with Luca Blight. I just didn't think the animals would take that much damage from Luca.
But yeah, this is one of those event battles that very much sells the point they've been making this whole time, which is that this is not really a guy where one-on-one-ing is a viable plan.
No, instead you have to go 1 on 18.
Well, he had some buddies with him for a little bit.
They didn't last a turn.
Very little bit.
How you there about you told Muku?
Yeah, most of his damage is fire-based, so if you equip fire emblems, that does help a ton. Oh my god. Luca, you're fucking evade.
Oh, goodness.
Yep.
Somehow that missed. I guess he was just jumping around and stuff. Just play acting.
Goddamn perfect defenses. Ulan's animation is phenomenal. Just need to wait until things get really bad so that Newbie can berserker.
Well, I'm pretty much just casting Battle Oath this turn in hopes that she gets Berserk. Whammy! There we go.
She got it?
Yep.
Oh, lucky you.
Excellent.
Well, with Victor's group going down, we're going to need it.
Yeah, that's actually the main reason that Wakaba's pretty darn good in this fight. She can avoid a lot of his attacks. Because her evasion is sky high.
Yep.
Which is crazy because her health is also really high.
Her defense is questionable, I guess.
Yeah, but Newbie just gave her defense up on turn 1, so she should be fine.
She won't die. Let's see what these two do with auto attacks.
The best version of the family attack is the one where Nanami doesn't show up for work that day. Do note that Ulan has also gotten a defense buff.
Yes.
Again, because the party members most likely to be attacked is the middle, and then the one on the right is second most likely.
Those were zeros. Holy crap.
Jesus.
Way to go, Yoshino. Is Yoshino? Whatever.
Yikes!
He doesn't
There's
mess
the
around.
damage.
Yee.
Actually, team is pretty okay. Oh! That's not the button I meant to hit.
There's a quandary I have, which is that I want to listen to the music, but it's really difficult to listen to the...
Open it up in YouTube.
Huh.
That's not 60 damage against Luca is not gonna be worth it.
150 to a row is enough.
Yeah, but I'm saving that because it's also the heal all on wind.
Gotcha. Yep, just keep hitting. Keep hitting those two, man. They can take it.
That's what they're here for.
Now you may think that the 60 damage from Yoshino isn't good, but it hits at least. And there goes the Berserk.
It's alright. She got a couple good hits in while she was berserked.
Yep.
Let me see.
A battle oath in the tank, right?
Yes, I'm keeping that for when we actually take enough damage.
Mhm.
Now, I did think of head. Ulan, eat this pizza. Damn.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Victor
Apparently
foolishly
anchovies
didn't
make
lunch.
you very angry.
Okay. Do not do that row attack again, please. Do not do that again.
Yeah, I don't know why you weren't healing.
Okay. That's front row. Ooh, Wakaba's weak. Alright, main character. Okay.
Luca Blight, ladies and gentlemen.
Luca, wait, don't fuck around. Wonder how much we'll get out of Angry Blow. It's worth a shot.
That is a dire HP total list.
Yeah, luckily Battle Oath is gross.
It's
Not only is
Not-
Battle Oath gross, it's tied to a character who's
Oh,
naturally
baby!
alright.
Oh yes,
Big money, no
it
whammies.
is go time. You might want to not have Wakaba use that.
Holy shit, that is no whammies.
Just have her
Yeah.
auto attack.
Yeah. Oh, that's it!
Yeah, you were pretty close.
Oh. It's a good thing, too, because I was kind of getting tapped there.
Dagger.
Did Eiley shiv him for the
Yes,
win? Perfect.
Power up circus.
I got this. Boonk. I was aiming for his arm, but I got him in the forehead. Shrug.
Just put a knife into his trachea.
A lot of exclamation points.
I mean, in fairness, this is a man who feels like he needs to use that many exclamation points.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, why? Don't. Shut up. No, stop.
And if you thought he was dead, think again.
Oh, no, this isn't over yet. Oh, I see. Oh, Oh, nice to try. Okay, I guess we'll go. Whatever.
Flick, 1 health.
What?
Why does Flick have 1 health?
Yeah, wait, why is
Not
Flick?
Flick.
Victor. Yeah, because Victor fucking
1 health.
died.
Yeah, he got his.
Oh, okay. This might actually be some fightmans. So.
Oops. I have a couple of short-range people in the back.
Nope, that's fine. Wakaba's rune is long range. Okay.
Alright. They're back in fighting form.
Yeah, we have to fight some of the white wolves. That's right.
Right. But they're scrubs, so, you know.
Yeah.
You could pretty much press auto, but it's
Yeah,
easier
you-
to have
you can
Wakaba
auto.
use her. Well, Wakaba would just be doing nothing otherwise, so it's understandable to use the things. Good
These
lord.
two do have a unite, don't they?
Yeah, it's a cross slash. I showed it off when they were in the party, briefly.
Do it again. Yeesh.
It's a extremely strong unite.
Oh, they're pretty beefy.
Wow, you're getting a lot of money out of these fights.
They're making up for it. I had to hone up a lot of stuff. And still only barely got out with my life.
Well, your animal entire set are pretty much dead, so whoops.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to do that
but what did you-
because this is sort of the last hurrah for animal units. They really fall off after this point.
I
For what it's
actually
worth.
don't think bringing either one of them is a bad idea. It's the both together in the same unit that gets to be a little bit of an issue.
Yep.
Because
But
you
it's
used
fun to
up-
show them off, so why not?
I mean, in fairness, Ulan seems like she's pretty beefy.
Oh, yes. she
Ulan
muscle.
is more or less female Humphrey. She deals out a ton of damage and just doesn't take any. Which, by the way, did you catch that I threw the Fire Lizard rune on Humphrey?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why he was taking fire damage.
Yep.
It worked.
So you know who's actually really, really good in this fight? Is Gadget, because Gadget has an even higher defense than Humphrey does.
Alright.
Barrelbot is strong.
What is this?
A wooden amulet, huh?
Mhm.
That's a callback to like the first hour of game.
Yep. Oh, we know who masterminded this plan.
Yeah, it's also a good like who would put a wooden amulet there?
Yep.
Fireflies. You dumbass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he should have understood what was happening as soon as he saw the fireflies.
Luca Blight fought 3 parties, took a bunch of arrows, still standing.
Yep, not done yet, motherfuckers.
Hey Luca, know what you can do in the amount of time you've been talking? Set it for a second volley. After everything, it's time for a duel.
And clearly no one's ever going to interfere in this duel.
Not sure they're crazy enough to get between Luca, Blight, and whoever he wants to 1v1.
Yeah, and look how much health he has to start this duel.
He has about a quarter of his life. Oh, he actually defended.
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen him not go all out on the first turn. I've never seen this happen.
Getting some real cool
Holy
animations.
shit! I've never... Holy crap! Holy shit! What are your commands? What are your call signs? I've beaten this game maybe 3 or 4 times. I've seriously never seen him use defend. Like, I always figured it was more of like a playable cutscene, because like he rushes at you and then almost always uses wild attack.
Nope, Luca was fucking with your head.
So he was at 1/4 of his health, and he got you down to 1/3 before dropping.
This is reaching Monty Python Black Knight levels of
Yeah,
ridiculous.
you just beat him up, and he's still going.
The death of Luca Blight.
Yep.
Yeah, that is extremely a witness me moment.
Off his head, just to be sure.
Yeah.
Let's not take any unnecessary risks here.
Meanwhile,
And just in case the implication is or wasn't enough for you, Amazing.
Yeah, apparently in the PSP version, you can see the archers before they fire. Oh. God, what a good sequence of events. It, like... Except for, like, the brief war battle at the moment, that was, like, an hour of just fighting Luca.
It was great.
I love that this makes more sense considering I took, like, so much damage in the duel.
Whoops.
Luca kicked the shit out of you. I mean, you finished him eventually.
And then, by, you know,
Well, if Luca's dead, what happens then to that whole country?
Well, they did say who'd be next in line for succession.
Well, first marriage has to occur. Also, this odd icon on the bottom, on the floor. Feel as though we might have seen this before.
Looks like Squall's dumb pendant.
It does.
Mirrored down the middle.
For the people that missed the previous session, you'll remember that, when the city of Muse was sacrificed, 2 wolf heads came out.
Joey Blight, yes. Married to Julia Blight, as it turns out. Presumably on the inside, wearing the world's biggest just as planned grin. Think this is used anywhere outside of this sequence, nor the one for Julia, I don't think.
Nope. Most characters, most of like Joey and all of them on that side, get new portraits every time they change costume.
It feels like this is a plan these two cooked up between them.
I
I don't know about
think
together.
So, because remember, in order to gain succession as a king, Joey had to kill the previous king.
It's true, but she knew he was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I think he meant the king prior to.
Whatchamacallit?
Agris.
Blight. Yeah.
Argaz.
Yes.
Yeah, we have been bedridden for a week.
Amigo Lupus, Joey would definitely do well in Final Fantasy Tactics.
And with that, Luca Blight is dead.
Time for a video break?
Time for a
Is
video
he
break.
dead? Is he really?
Luca's pretty dead.
There's a little bit of Luca. No. There's not a little bit of Luca in all of us. That would be very worrying.